Ya.
Vale, vale. Continúa,
Una,
continúa.
dos, tres.
Hello.
Hello.
I want to ask about animals.
About animals. Oh, all right. Ask me.
How could the animal abuse eradicated?
Eradicated. Let's see. I think animal abuse can be eradicated by adding new laws, by protecting animals, by thinking about them not as our objects, but as our partners in life. Because they are alive, they are like us, and they have their own rights, and we shouldn't treat them like the way we treat them, honestly. I think, new laws, teaching values to people, to students, to little kids, to treat animals with respect, and yeah, I think pretty much that's that.
And how should animals be treated by people?
With respect, like I said, you should respect an animal because it's a it's a being that has life. It's a being that breathes just like you. If you cut him, it bleeds just like you. If you hurt him, it feels pain just like you. An animal should be treated just the same way we treat other people.
Okay. How could avoid experimentation on animals?
Can you repeat the question? I got distracted.
How could avoid experimentation on animals?
How could I avoid it? I think animal experimentation can be avoided if we find other ways, or at least non-harmful ways to experiment new products. I don't know, maybe ask for volunteers to people. I mean, if the product is not safe to apply it on humans, then of course you shouldn't use it on an animal. If they are afraid they might hurt a person and they might get sued, that is their problem. Why should they put an innocent animal in danger just because they want to test their product? It's not fair. It doesn't have any sense.
Okay. What could be a good treatment for animals?
A good treatment. Like, for example, how should we treat them? How should we treat them? Well, just like a friend. I mean, animals are like a part of a family. I have three dogs, and they are like part of the family. They're in the house. They run. They ask for food. They play. They sleep. They do everything. They do everything with us. They should be treated as equals.
Okay. How a good campaign to protect animals should be advertised on TV?
I honestly I like campaigns that protect animals, but many of the campaigns that are shown on TV are shown negatively because they do it they do it in the wrong way. Because they attack other people, they break the laws, they hurt people, and that's not how it's supposed to be. If you are trying to protect a being who can't protect itself, and you're trying to protect a life, you shouldn't put someone else's life in danger. You shouldn't put someone else's well-being in danger. I think a good campaign to protect animals should be a campaign with respect, with how can I say, should be with strength, with willpower, but it shouldn't be with violence. It shouldn't be with insults and damaged property or threats. Things like that are no. Things like that are completely hypocrite in comparison. A good campaign should be like, in a brave way, standing up against the people who hurt animals, by saying we're not moving, we're not indulge in the things you're doing, and you're not going to intimidate us. But we're not going to break the law. We're not going to insult you or hurt you.
Okay. We should be some laws to decrease to animal abuse.
Animal abuse in some laws. For example, a law that states that an animal who is under the care of a person, any person who takes care of an animal should treat an animal a certain way. Like, for example, take it to the vet every 6 months or so. And if just like just like with a child. If the vet or the doctor detects that the animal is being abused, it should be taken away from that person. Just like with children. For example, if a mother takes the children to the hospital and the doctor in the hospital notices that the kid has broken ribs and he suspects abuse, he calls the police. That's exactly what it should happen with animals. If a vet sees an animal being mistreated, the vet should call the police, take away the animal, and the person should be penalized some way, jail, or maybe money, I don't know, something like that.
Okay. And why should we ban sports that involve animals?
Why should we ban sport animal animals? Because quite honestly, animals have the mind of a little kid. They don't know what they are doing, and most of the time those sports can hurt them. So since they don't have free will just like us, they cannot choose. So why force them to do something they don't want to? For example, I don't know, horse riding, things like that. A jockey, I think that's the name of the person who rides the horse, treats animals, treats horses in a very mean way because they hit them, they force them to do things, to push over their limits, and I don't think it's fair. I think there should definitely be sports. For example, the balls at the sport. I completely forgot the name right now. Do you think, as a person, as a living being, would you like to be in an arena and fight to the death with a person whose only purpose is to stab you with a sword in your back? I don't think you would. Next, next question.
When how could animals be helped by the humans?
Help? Like, how should we help them? By taking care of them, by protecting them, by giving them food. Even if you cannot take an animal, a stray animal, into your house, you can at least give him or give her food, give her water. Maybe maybe petting them, protecting them, or maybe taking them to the closest animal sanctuary that it is
Okay.
close by.
How should the animal be experimented on by humans with pain or without pain?
Obviously without pain, but even more obviously, they shouldn't even be experimented on by humans. I mean, if factories, if business want to experiment a new product, they should do it with themselves, with people who work in there. If they are afraid to hurt someone because of them, then maybe they shouldn't even launch that product.
Okay. How should animal be treated by the source?
Like what?
By the source.
Oh, by the zoos.
Sus.
Mm, animals, how should animals be treated by zoos? I mean, I kind of understand zoos because they are small places and they have to keep animals in cages, but they should at least give them enough space to run, to walk, to play. Maybe pet them, take care of them, give them food, give them real food. Um, what else? To send them to the vet regularly and just treat them like human, like living beings, man. They shouldn't mistreat them just because they think they are inferior because they are not.
Okay. It's all. Thank you very much.
Thank you.